What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing quick update video. Now, make sure you guys check out my first video 4 days ago. Billy Joe Saunders refuses to face Gabe Rosado. Winner gets Saul Canelo Alvarez. And above, you can see Ellie Sekbeck did a video, an exclusive interview with Gabe Rosado, where he rips in, tears into Billy Joe Saunders, saying he's ducking him, sign the contract, Billy. And at this point, I really don't know what Billy Joe Saunders wants and what he's looking to do, but it's not looking good as far as I can see. Now, I'm going to his verified Twitter account, and he got into an argument with Chris Eubank Jr., or actually Sr., I'm sorry. And I'm just not understanding. I don't understand what he wants. Chris Eubank, next big fight at 160 is Kell Brook Triple G, so I want the winner if Canelo don't want it with me, and I'll make sure I sign. So he's obviously referring to, there was a mishap. Chris Eubank Jr. was the one that everyone thought was going to fight Golovkin, and Eddie Hearn then went on, did an interview and said that, hey, the Eubanks, they wanted too much. They wanted operational control, this and that. So I was talking to Kell Brook, and we made that fight as a plan B, because we're not going to do, we're a promotional company, promotional outfit, been in the business. They're the fighters, they're the team. They don't control this, and we have certain business practices. They want control over the price and things like that. So that's what he's alluding to. Okay, not much of a problem. But he also says, Chris Eubank, you know you cost your son a lot of cash from my fight and Triple G, and it's hit home. You messed up. Thumbs up. Don't think anyone will work with you. So again, he's reiterating what I just said about the story that the rumors wanted to have operational control. But he goes on to say, so Chris Eubank responded, so long as you keep your word and don't prove the people calling you a coward right, you young men are good to go. Because Billy Joe Saunders says, Chris Eubank, you know your son, you cost him a lot of money. So that was Chris Eubank, his reply. And that's his verified account, evident by the blue check mark. And all of a sudden, Billy Joe Saunders responds, okay, 80-20, suit you, thumbs up, as I hold the cards. So for a rematch against Chris Eubank Jr., he believes he's worth 80 to 20%. He thinks that should be a fair purse split to fight Chris Eubank in a fight. If I'm not mistaken, it was a split decision win, and he thinks he deserves 80 to 20, and he hasn't really done anything. Neither of them have had a big name since that. So where's this whole 80 to 20 coming from? So it's not looking good for Billy Joe Saunders. I don't know if he was joking, but you shouldn't have a verified page and go to Twitter fingers, Twitter wars with a person like Chris Eubank, and that's what you're putting out to the public. 80 to 20? Like, so at this point, I don't really know who Billy Joe Saunders wants to fight. He clearly avoided the fight with Gennady Golovkin. He just didn't want no parts of him, and then he waited till Golovkin versus Wade was announced on Golovkin's Twitter, and all of a sudden he said, hey, I'll come to the States, I'll fight you. I don't want a couple things me way. I don't care about it over here. Like, no, you can't wait till someone announces a fight. Then he's wishing Kell Brook good luck, and instead of a welterweight fighting Golovkin and having the stones to do it, that could have been you, right? It could have been you or Chris Eubank. For whatever reason, the Eubank politics, and they wanted too much operation control or whatever they're saying. Okay, cool, but that's their excuse. That's their reason why they didn't fight him. What is yours? Why didn't you fight him? You know what I'm saying? And then now you're saying for a rematch with Chris Eubank Jr., you desire an 80 to 20 split. Then you didn't want to fight Gabe Rosado. It's just not looking good. So I hate when fighters do this. They put a lot of pressure on themselves or whatever. And I don't care if Billy Joe Saunders sees the video. I'm not Dan Rayfield. I'm not 300 pounds and like large. You can't say none of that to me. But to me, it doesn't make sense when fighters put that type of unfair pressure on themselves, because it looks like you're really selective on who you want to fight. Chris Eubank Jr. rematch, you want an 80-20% split. Gabe Rosado, you avoid the fight totally, saying it does nothing for you, even though Golden Boy was trying to set the winner up with a Canelo fight in December. There would be the forefront fighters to land that Canelo shot. But now, since you know that Golden Boy is kind of in a spot where they're a bit desperate for a fight with Canelo, because there's certain fights that it sounds like they want for him. They don't want him to fight a a guy like Demetrius Andrade or something. So you're just going to hold off entirely. So if he fights somebody in between now and December, before the possible Canelo showdown, it's going to be real telling. Because if it's less than a Gabe Rosado, it's less than a Chris Eubank Jr., it's going to look real bad. If it's a guy we never heard of it, you know what I mean? It's not going to look good. So let me know what you guys think of Billy Joe Saunders. Believes he was worth 80-20 split. I just don't know where this entitlement is coming from, this sense of entitlement with Billy Joe Saunders on why he's being so selective, as if he's like I said, Floyd Mayweather or something. Like he's just this super A-side and he trumps everybody. Let me know what you think. Drop in the comment section. Make sure you like my video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.